Nkem was the pride of Umedike in more ways than one. His skilled hands shaped wood into works of art, chairs that creaked with warmth, tables that bore the weight of family feasts, and doors that seemed to sing as they swung open. But beneath his industrious exterior lurked a flaw sharper than any chisel in his workshop: his tongue. Where others tread carefully, Nkem reveled in recklessness, his words weaving stories faster than the village drumbeat. He wasn't just a carpenter, he was the carpenter of gossip, building tales and breaking reputations. One market morning, the air was thick with promise, the kind that danced in the scent of ripe mangoes and freshly harvested yams. Nkem found himself at Ifeoma's fruit stall, where mangoes gleamed like stolen gold. But as he eyed the widow's wares, a seed of trouble rooted itself in his mind, a whisper from the night before about her wealth being tied to dark charms. It was the sort of story Nkem couldn't resist. By sunset, his tale had slithered through the village like smoke in the harmattan wind, choking Ifeoma's reputation. The bustling laughter at her stall faded to whispers, wary glances replaced eager customers. Alone in her hut, Ifeoma wept, her tears staining the silence. Nkem, meanwhile, basked in the chaos he'd unleashed, his satisfaction unshaken, until the night turned against him. A chilling wind swept through his hut, extinguishing his fire. In the flickering shadows, a voice rasped like brittle leaves. The mouth that whispers poison will never close. He froze, his carving knife trembling in his grip, but the voice vanished as quickly as it had come. Dismissing it as fatigue, he stumbled to bed, but dawn would not grant him mercy. When the morning sun cracked through the thatched roof, Nkem caught sight of his reflection and recoiled. His mouth had stretched, its edges creeping like vines. An unspoken horror gripped him, and he tied a scarf around his face, hoping to mask the curse. But the villagers were quick to notice. Children pointed and giggled, elders exchanged knowing glances, muttering of spirits and vengeance. His mouth was no longer his own, it grew with every sunrise, a grotesque reminder of his unchecked words. Desperation soon drove Nkem to seek answers. Herbalists chanted, elders prayed, but no one could reverse his affliction. Their advice pointed him to one solution: seek forgiveness from the widow Ifeoma, the woman whose tears he had caused. But Nkem's pride, once a shield, now chained him to denial. Unable to humble himself, he turned instead to the forest shrine of Ojugo, a feared oracle whose wisdom was as ancient as the roots of the baobab trees. The shrine lay cloaked in shadows, its entrance guarded by the whispers of unseen entities. Nkem stood before Ojugo, a sightless woman who radiated power. "Your tongue has carved your punishment," she declared, her voice echoing with timeless authority. "The spirits will not save you. Only the tears you summoned can undo this curse. Go to her, the one you wronged. Only through her forgiveness can you be free." The words struck Nkem like a hammer on brittle wood. He left the shrine burdened with shame, his pride cracking under the weight of the truth. As he trudged home, the wind carried voices, not of the spirits, but his own cruel words, whispered back at him, "Ifeoma, widow, cursed." When he reached the edge of Umedike, night had fallen, and the village looked both familiar and alien. The scent of cooking fires lingered in the air, but Nkem felt no comfort. Shadows loomed larger, the cricket's song seemed accusatory. His mouth, stretched and aching, swayed awkwardly with his steps. "Will she even listen?" he muttered, his words muffled by his affliction. Ifeoma's heart glowed faintly with the flicker of a kerosene lamp. Inside, she sat in silence, her once bright eyes dulled by sorrow. Watch out for the next episode. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and hit the notification bell for the next episode.